Hello, my name is Christiana. I've just finished my first year at the University of Essex studying biomedical science, and we are currently in the South Court. So the campus is composed of three main parts. We have North, the Central area, and then the South. So we're in the South Court's accommodation and we're just making our way to the sports arena. Behind me we have the Essex Sports Centre. In there is a gym and many courts where you can play a wide range of sports. You can also take some classes in there and you get a free gym membership if you live on campus in one of the accommodations. These are across campus, so if you do ever get lost, you can easily find your way. We're in the sports centre right now. That way is to the gym, and then you go that way, you go to the court. So this is the Astro Field. Here you can play hockey or football, sort of anything. And then just further along, we have the tennis court. During the winter, there is a massive dome over it, so you can play in all weather, really. This is a sports field. A range of sports takes place here, like rugby or football, even athletics during the summer. So this is MHO House. This is where you might come with your family if they're coming over and spend some time with them here. Or if you're doing hospitality, you may do some of your studying here. It's just a lovely place to visit. For lakes, there's barbecues that people often use in the summer, just a nice seating area in general. Just entering the centre of the campus, right here we have Silbrad. In there you can find student support, or even got some study spaces in there. So right next to it you have the library with the Lakeside Theatre. It has a really weird lift in there which is really cool and it's great for studying. And then right across you have the Ivor Crew, where you can have some of your lectures there, and that's where your graduation will take place. Moving on further into the centre of the campus, we're just going to Square 5. The centre is divided all into different squares, and this is what's in all the different squares. On Square 4 we have the Everything Essex shop, where you can go get your Essex hoodie, or the store where you can just get your normal shopping done, just a normal convenience store. We've also got Buffalo Joe's, which has actually got really good ice cream, but it's got different foods in there. And then at the top we've got Top Bar. If you want drinks, just casual drinks, and not going out sort of vibes. Apples. So this is the SU reception. Here you can get just sort of on-campus advice about things like your prescription and your bus passes. You have the greenhouse where you can go get your coffee or even like a panini. Then over here you've got the SU bar where you can go get some drinks, play pool with your friends. Here you have the kitchen, which is also another place where you can go get snacks and drinks and hot beverages. And you get the breakfast deal in there as well for a croissant or pain au chocolat with a latte or a cappuccino. And through here you can get into Sub-Zero, which is the university's nightclub. Through here you have the SU homes, where you can get advice on off-campus accommodation and living, and they can help you sort out a place to live. And then further along you have SU advice. This is for sort of more in-depth problems, where you sort of make an appointment to speak to somebody about things like visas. We're on Square 2, where there are some academic buildings and the Faith Centre. The directions are just inside that way. This is Square 1. Here you can find the STEM Centre, where if you're going to do a STEM-based subject, where most of your labs might be, and the psychology building, and they've also got some cool equipment over there. Right behind me is Boundary Road, where there are bus stops there, so you can take the bus to and from the city centre. Connects the two different sides of the campus, but it is restricted by a barrier. There's lots of bike racks dotted around the campus, so if you're cycling in, there's lots of safe places to keep them. We are now just at the edge of campus. Here is a nice trail that you can take that will take you to Wivenhoe, which is just a lovely town. We're just coming up Boundary Road. On my left side we've got the EBS, where you can find Pebbles quite often. That is the business building. So now we are on the north side of the campus. Here you can find some of the other accommodations, and the first one is the Cots. One of the accommodations here is Meadows, and then we've also got Keys, which is just across the bridge and right behind it, and then we've also got Pastures over there. All these accommodations easily accessible. You have the mini store where you can get some snacks, some food, some meal deals, general shopping, and then right next to it you've also got some parking. If you drive to campus, this is one area where you can park. So right behind me is the entrance to the EBS, and then if you just follow me here, we've got the North Towers car park. Then we have the day nursery as well, and then just up there you have North Towers accommodation. Behind me you have the houses over there, then you have the North Towers, some academic buildings, and then right over there is the university GP practice, and then also just some more academic buildings over there. And we're ending the tour here. This is the Tony Rich building. Here you can find some IT labs, just another academic building. Thank you so much for joining me for this tour.